Hey friends, so I just wanted to come in on here and talk to you a little bit about recovery symptoms, like side effects and stuff, physical, mental, just the things that I've experienced before, because this isn't the only time I've recovered. I'm in a relapse right now and recovering from that, but I have recovered before, so I'm just gonna go through what I went through and yeah, let you guys know what to expect, I guess. So one of the main things I noticed when I first started to eat my meal plan and gain some weight, I would wake up in the middle of the night and be just drenched in sweat. Like, it was disgusting. Like, I would just wake up and the bed would be soaked. It was really bad, and I'd have to get up and go take a shower and then clean my sheets in the middle of the night, and I would barely get any sleep. And that just basically is because your metabolism is speeding up into overdrive, and so it makes you sweat everything and burn everything that you're eating, so you have to increase your calories and your food intake even more until that stops, basically. Another thing I struggled with was bloating and abdominal discomfort, TMI, constipation, and digestion issues. Pretty much everything I ate, it would hurt my stomach. I'd be in pain, and I'd have to take Prilosec. It's this freaking heartburn medication, and acid reflux and stuff like that, because that's what I have, and I also have IBS, so I have to take that now, and that helps somewhat. But yeah, the more you eat and the more you eat regularly and continue to eat those foods that cause your stomach pain and stuff, it should get you more used to eating that kind of stuff, and then eventually it'll not feel as horrible. Another thing I noticed was at first it was hard to put on the weight because I was burning everything off when I would sleep because of the night sweats and things. Even though I was eating my meal plan and eating a lot, I was eating a lot, but my metabolism was going crazy for some reason. And I had to get blood work done, and they were like, your TSH levels or whatever, it's your metabolism hormones, they were through the roof, which means they were just burning everything, and yeah, my metabolism was a little out of whack, so they had to do my blood again a couple weeks after that, when the night sweats got a little better, and then my levels even out. But yeah, so at first I didn't really gain that much weight very fast, and then after the night sweats quit, I was able to eat, my meal plan, still continue to eat large amounts of food, and then I slowly but surely started to gain the weight, and then it plateaued a little bit, and then I'd have to increase, and then it would go up again, and then it'd plateau, and I just had to keep doing that until I get to my healthy weight. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. I probably need to increase again because I've recently been plateauing, so I need to increase. But yeah, that's most likely what will happen is you'll start gaining weight, and then your body will get used to that amount of calories and that amount of food, and then your metabolism will speed up, and then it will start losing on that amount instead of gaining weight, and so you'll have to increase again. And then eventually, once you hit a healthy range, then you won't need to keep increasing, and then you could just start maintaining. Another thing I noticed was that I had really bad migraines and headaches, and I never ever get headaches or migraines, ever. And I think it was just because my brain was stressed out and what is going on, you're actually feeding me now, and I think if you don't eat for such a long time, when you're in your disorder, your brain kind of gets used to not getting that nutrition, and so it just it's why even give you a headache, why even do that, because that takes up energy and all that. So I think it just got used to it and stuff. But then now I'm eating all this stuff, and so my brain's whoa, what the heck, and it's stressed out because it's gotta get all the nutrients to different parts of my body, and that takes a lot of energy and a lot of work. That's also why you get really fatigued and tired in recovery. I got really tired. I was tired all the time. I still am going through that, tiredness during the day, mainly because like insomnia at night. Like I don't sleep very well at all. I wake up multiple times at night, either to pee or because I'm hungry, and I do go downstairs and eat if I'm hungry and I wake up. But yeah, I wake up a lot at night, and so that causes me to have interrupted sleep, and then I don't, feel well rested in the morning or during the next day. But my dietitian told me that if I continue to eat regularly and like maybe have like a night snack or something, then I won't be super hungry in the middle of the night, and I'll be able to sleep more soundly and be more well rested. Alright, and so the last symptom that I really had trouble with was hair loss. So I would lose a lot of hair in the shower and stuff, or if I was just brushing my hair, sometimes even if my hair was just like really ratty and I'd be like going like that or something, like there'd just be like a lot of hair that would come out, and it was like really embarrassing. But like when I was in my disorder, I didn't really have that issue for some reason, but my dietitian said that's normal, because your body is like thinking priorities right now. So when you're giving it all these calories, it doesn't really prioritize your hair. Like your hair is just your hair. It's not your heart or your lungs or your intestines and stuff. It's just your hair. So it's not as important as your organs. So your body just doesn't give enough calories and nutrients to your hair, and so it starts falling out because it's trying to protect your vital organs. And that's also why you like bloat in your stomach area, because that's where all your organs are. So your body's just trying to protect you and store everything there, so just in case like you don't eat again for a while, because it's constantly worried about being in a famine again. I don't know if you've watched Tabitha Farrar, but she's great, and she does a lot of podcasts and stuff and a lot of videos on YouTube where she answers questions. And her theory about like anorexia is that it's like a migration response. So like when animals would migrate, they didn't have time to just sit around and eat, so they'd be go and eat at night, or just like just don't eat at all, like so it's kind of like that with humans, because humans used to migrate like way long time ago, but like you didn't have time to eat. You'd have to just try to get to your destination as soon as you could, and so you would either eat at night, which also explains the night eating thing, because it's like it was the safest time you could eat when you were migrating is at night, because there's like you can't really see anything anyway, so you can't really keep walking. That's usually when you would like put up a tent or like sleep the night, so that was like the safest time you could eat is at night. But yeah, I just think that theory is like, it makes sense, like it really does, and that's why we have like a lot of impulses to exercise, because like in migration, you're just go, and so it's kind of like the exercise is kind of like the go response, and then the restrictions, obviously, we gotta move, we can't sit around eating because we gotta move, we are in a famine and we have to find food, but the brain doesn't realize that there is food in the environment, we're just not giving it to it. So if we just frequently give our body the food it needs, every couple hours, then we'll be fine, so yeah, it's just feed your body. Okay, I know I said the hair loss thing was gonna be the last one, but actually I have one more thing. So extreme hunger, this is a big deal. So I got extreme hunger so bad, I still deal with it a lot. It's basically just when you literally can't stop thinking about food. Like you're thinking about food 24/7, and you're not necessarily physically hungry, but you're just mentally hungry. Like you just think about everything about food. You can't concentrate on anything until you get the food, and you just eat a bunch in a sitting. And like it's scary because people that are like us with like restriction and stuff, if you struggle with restriction, then it's scary because you're like, oh my gosh, I have binge eating disorder or something now, like what is going on with me, like oh my gosh, I can't control myself, this is crazy. But it's just your body realizing that there's food in the environment, and it's just trying to ask for as much as it can because it wants to heal you and heal your body. And so it's just asking for all this food to fuel you and heal you. So, you know, I think it's a great thing, because a lot of people sometimes struggle without getting any like physical hunger, and I feel like it's hard to get yourself to eat if you don't feel like physically hungry. So as long as you have like mental hunger, which is like the extreme hunger, it makes you feel like more like it's easier to eat, I guess. But yeah, I struggled with that a lot, and I still do. I get it almost every day. But yeah, if you just don't restrict during the day, eat every couple hours, then your body won't feel the need to continue to think about food all the time. And like, I can't wait to get to that point, because honestly, it's exhausting thinking about food all the time. It's really boring and rigid and like weird, you know? Normal people don't think about food 24/7, or, you know, look at recipes and cookbooks and watch cooking shows and like fantasize about food. Like, I literally have a Pinterest board of just like food that I want to make, but I haven't made yet. So maybe like I could do like a cooking video with me or something, or a baking video, and we can make one of the Pinterest pins I have. So that's pretty much the symptoms that I experienced, and I know they're pretty common. My dietitian told me that they're pretty common. She sees a lot of people with that issue, because she also specializes in eating disorders, so she knows kind of what to expect with her patients. And yeah, so that's what I experienced. I hope that you guys don't feel so alone if you guys are experiencing this stuff, because it's totally normal and it won't last forever, I promise you. They've gotten a lot better for me. So yeah, just hang in there, guys, and I love you so much. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.